brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So I guess he just got caught up in his own world? I mean, I'm assuming, probably a safe bet, that he rode one of the conveyor belts at work because he wasn't paying attention, because he was the king of his own thing, and then accidentally put his head down through the fish chopper. That would make the most sense, I guess. Also, we're climbing the tower part?
From Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
So we're climbing...
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
So I'm going to stop here, so it doesn't keep talking over me. I have a really bad feeling that we're going to get to the top of the tower and commit suicide. And they're never going to have that kid, and the bloodline's going to be over. That's my prediction right now. And I only say it because everyone else died in this house. And she keeps pointing out that she's pregnant. And there's a top to this. And since there's not really backtracking in this game, or this story,
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna die.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
I feel like if I read this, that's how we die. I don't like this, really.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
She still has her wrist warmer things on when she was a kiddo, too.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
This would be such a cool house to live in as a kid. Holy shit. My aunt and uncle.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
My aunt and uncle had a little trapdoor room like this between their bedroom and my cousin's bedroom for like storage and stuff. And we used to climb through it as kids and get screamed at all the time for crushing boxes and stuff. But it was fun as shit to climb through.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Nana's book.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
That's what our one uncle was talking about in the bunker.
He called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things.
You think even with the
Things
fog,
I'd forgotten had ever existed.
you think with the fog you'd be able to see that red light, but that's okay.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
This game's so artsy and cool.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
I don't like this anymore.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Something bad's gonna happen and I don't like it.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
I think the kid's coming out of the vagina right now.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
I guess, or the birth
Now
canal.
I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So, it's kind of hard for me to talk right now. Definitely did not expect a lot of stuff coming, even though I knew bad stuff happened. That kind of looks like me as a little kid, to be honest. That's pretty deep of a game. Especially, like I said, dealing with family stuff recently. So I guess if nothing else, the takeaway is to enjoy life. Or enjoy people you're with. Or something along those lines, I'm not sure. I guess, I don't know. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Hope you're all doing okay. If you're not, you know, hit me up, talk to somebody, talk to me, that's cool, do whatever. Go hug with someone that you like, or you love, or whatever. Probably feel a bit better. But I guess that's about it. We'll watch the credits. If nothing else happens after the credits, it'll be the end of the video. I'll see you next time for something way less depressing than this. But thanks again for watching. And catch you all next time. Love you all. Lates.